Welcome to the bright side of aging. As I like to say, age is a matter of the mind. If you don't mind, it doesn't matter. I'm the publisher of the American Senior Gazette newspaper and a pharmacist, so I have a pretty good understanding of the aging process. But I feel there's positive aspects of aging, and my role is to bring that message out. As I like to say, you cannot help getting older, but you can help getting old. And one of the exciting things that is going on now is there are all kinds of activities going on. So this is a special edition of our program. And today, as our first guest, I'm really excited about meeting with Ann Steuben.
Hi, Ike. How are you doing today?
Very good. And you are the program supervisor of the Orion Center. Wow. When I grow up, maybe you could have an assistant. So tell me, what is the Orion Center?
The Orion Center is all about the community. It's all about our seniors. It's all about having fun in the community. We do a lot of programs during the week for our seniors. This Expo is one of the big programs that we do every year, giving our seniors some information on health, wellness, physical, mental, all types of information that they'll need as they're growing older too as well. The Expo, this is their second year here at the new Orion Center. We have about 68 vendors that come in and join us. We also have over 1,000 guests that come in and see what we're all about because we have all the information here one day for them. This is my second year at the Expo, and I think we do a pretty good job.
But a lot of people, if they hear about Orion Senior Center, or Orion Center, I should say, and they assume that they have to be in Lake Orion. You've got people coming.
Absolutely not. I have them from all over. I have them from Southfield, Birmingham, Bloomfield Hills, Lapeer. We have them from all over.
And the drive up here around Joslyn Road, which is right off of I-75, is so delightful. You got water around you.
Easy.
It's terrific. Right? And even I do not get lost. It's unbelievable. Well, Anne, it's been a delight, and I hope you keep on those programs going.
We will.
And anybody that's interested, is there a phone number that you'd like to give
You
out?
can always get a hold of us at 248-391-0304, extension 305.
And here we are with Caring Transitions, Senior Moving, Downsizing, Estate Sales. Wow, what a title. And you, Terry Undusky, are the president, are you?
I'm president of the franchise here in Oakland County, yes. And we've been here in Oakland County for approximately 14 months now. And we try to help out anywhere we can with our seniors to help them transition into their next phases of life, whether that's downsizing in their current home or if they're looking to move to a smaller apartment or a condo or independent facility. We'll provide packing and moving services, downsizing, liquidations, estate sales, and online auctions to help them again, acclimate to their new community and get involved there.
Well, you know, I do talks on the right side of aging, and I have the ABCs of aging. And the first A, the A stands for adjusting. And what you're doing fits the A. You're A+. In other words, as you age, you have to adjust to what's going on. So give us a walkthrough. I'm aging and climbing stairs and stuff in my house ain't what it used to be.
Right.
What do? You walk in?
Well, what we can do there is determine what their needs are in the home. If they're not going to move, they just want to right size and be barrier-free on a first floor dwelling instead of the second floor, we'll help to address accessibilities on the first floor. If that means that we transition an upstairs bedroom to the first floor, possibly other equipment, we would bring in. What I like to do is work with the community and find services in the community that will help accomplish those needs. So where we maybe make some adjustments in the home for a bedroom downstairs, or possibly it's just to widen up doors for wheelchairs or things of that nature so that it's a barrier-free environment.
So you come in and do A for an assessment, right?
Yeah.
So you evaluate. Now, do you charge for that initial visit?
No, we do a free in-home consultation and then really address the needs that they're looking to move forward on, and we'll help them adjust onto what they need done.
What a brilliant idea, because a lot of people, as they age, don't know what they really want to do. So you come in, hey, is this where you want to stay? How about we adjust that? So let's say, hey, I want to make a move. So then you help them in the decision process.
We help them by bringing in different communities for assisted living or independent villages and see what they're looking for in that aspect, what really helps them out, and we'll address that with for them for more investigation on where they really like to go. And then from there we would, again, we try to make it burden-free on them so that everything happens around them as opposed to, having to look for or travel to different areas or make the phone calls. We'll try to bring in the right people to help them out when it's a move involved.
Right, well, actually, you give them, you're like a guide for what their options are. So then let's take it to the next step. I would imagine then that suddenly, hey, I want to move to XYZ retirement home.
Right.
I got all this stuff. So then you step in and help them there?
Yeah, we do. We'll take a look at what they want to take with them. We can floor plan their new apartment that they're going to get into and help place and size the furniture that they want to take so that, again, it's another burden-free environment, that they're not taking too many items with them. And then from there, if they're satisfied in what the contents of the move and the home items that they want to take with them, and they want to downsize what they own, we'll arrange a liquidation through an estate sale, possibly an online auction, or a lot of them will look to family members from other states, and we help them get those items to other family members or to a charitable donation that they want to work with.
So you help them find a place, get rid of whatever they can't sell, find their new location, adjust them. Wow, what a service.
We'll pack them up, we'll unpack them, and we'll try to keep it as familiar in their new apartment as they remembered where items were in the kitchen or in a bedroom that are very close to where they were in their old home.
So you transition them with care. Wow, what a name. Caring Transitions. Very good.
We have Aqua Fitness classes that we offer out to the community and the senior citizens. We have two morning classes that run Monday and Wednesday mornings between 9:15 and 11:30 in the morning. Also on Fridays, we have a Saturday morning Aqua Fitness class, and we have a water walking class that we've just started up that's been fabulous. We've had a lot of positive responses from the customers who've attended those classes.
So you mean you can actually teach me and the water exercise and walking to walk on water?
Not quite walking on water, but walking
my
in
goodness.
the water.
Walking there's always something. So I assume that you have to be able to swim and stuff? Or?
You don't have to be able to swim. Most of our classes are in a shallow pool. The temperature is about 83 to 84 degrees. You can stand and touch the bottom. We also have a deep water section where some of the customers don't want the impact on their joints or their knees. They will enter the water and do the exercises in deep water.
In fact, I've interviewed people who've taken advantage of the therapeutic value of water, and they actually look forward to getting in there because they feel so good about it.
Yes. Something about being in the water is helpful to those joints and not having the pounding on the joints and things like that, so that helps.
And how long is say you want to sign up for something, how long a session is it?
We run about 15 weeks, and we pretty much run our programs year round. We might have a week off, and then we would start up with the new session. We have drop-in fees. We have aerobic punch cards, so you can just pay for 10 visits to the classes. And we do allow people 2 times to come visit for free to make sure this is something they want to add into their fitness daily or weekly fitness program.
If anybody is interested in getting all wet, you can help them do that?
We can do that. Please call me at the Lake Orion Natatorium located at the Lake Orion High School pool. 248-814-1715 is our phone number, and we would love to help you out.
being a part of any sort of expo to help people feel better and become healthier is fantastic. I mean, that's what we all want to be, is we all want to be healthier and we all want to, feel better. So, being able to come here and visit all the different vendors is fantastic, because you get to see a lot of things that you might not realize are out there and realize a lot of resources that are in the area that can really help everyone. So it's a great event.
Tell us what you have here at the exhibit.
Absolutely. Well, the main idea for what we do in chiropractic is we're trying to keep the nervous system working as well as possible, which is your brain and your spinal cord. All of that is connected by the spine, the bones. So what happens is sometimes the bones get a little twisted, which then pinch nerves. So those nerves that go to different areas of the body, including the organs, including the muscles, sometimes you can get different aches and pains or different dysfunction. So what we do is we basically assess the spine to allow the nervous system to work as well as it possibly can so that patients get better and feel better and become healthier. So what we actually have today is this new technology. It's called magnetic therapy. It's a PEMF machine, pulsed electromagnetic therapy. And so what it actually does is it gets electrons into the body, which helps to heal cells. So when we have cells that become basically weaker, or there's any dysfunction in a cell, what happens is sometimes we have pain or dysfunction. So what this does is it gets these electrons into the area to help heal the cells at a cellular level. We've had a lot of really, really great success from any sort of aches and pains, whether it be a wrist, an elbow, a shoulder, knees, feet, and basically the whole idea is it's healing cells, which in turn will help heal whatever's going on in the issue. So we have a patient here right now who has a little bit of neck pain in her lower neck, so we're going to use the pulse on her neck and see how she feels after. So what this is doing is it's sending electrons into the body, okay? So we have protons, we have electrons, okay? Protons are positive, electrons are negative. So all the cells in our body are negative. So what happens is when they become to get more dysfunction in certain cells, they basically tend to become more positive. So what this does is it gets the electrons in, which is bringing them more negative, making these cells healthier. So that's the idea. So sometimes when we have pain and dysfunction, it can be because those cells have some issues going on as well. So this, I think we're gonna do about 5 minutes or so on your neck, and a lot of times within 2 hours or so, it really helps decrease a lot of the pain, get some better blood flow into that area, and literally heal cells. Yeah.
How long has it been around?
They've been using this technology in Europe for around 20 years, but it's only been in the States for, I'd say, maybe 10 years or so. I know a lot of sports teams use this technology to help heal their athletes quicker, but the main thing with it, I mean, obviously what we do as chiropractors is we assess the spine, and we adjust areas in the spine to remove, any pinched nerves, remove these subluxations from our spine. This is just something on top of what we do in the office that's been helping a lot of patients, because most people have some sort of chronic issue they've been dealing with for a long time, whether it be a shoulder pain or an elbow pain. We had a guy come in a couple weeks ago who couldn't raise his arms up past his shoulders, and we did this machine on his shoulders for 10 minutes, and when he got off, he was able to raise his arms all the way over his head, which he hadn't been able to do for, his wife said, 10 years. So wow. Lots of great things that have come using this machine in our office.
If someone is interested just in the procedure itself, you automatically, as a routine, check them out before you initiate the procedure.
Absolutely. And we assess the spine to see, how things are, because the spine, the nerves are going to all the different areas of the body. So we want to make sure those areas are cleared first and those areas are working the way they should. And then if these issues are still persisting, then we can use this magnetic therapy machine on them as well.
And how many sessions do you need before you see results?
We've had patients get results after 10 minutes on the machine. We have a bunch of different packages and things that we can do in our office. A lot of times 5 half-hour sessions really seem to help clear up a lot of issues, but we do have other packages in our office with different discounts to make it affordable for everyone.
And what is the official name again?
It's called the MG Pro. It's pulsed electromagnetic therapy.
It's easy for you to say,
I
I'll
know,
tell you.
But anyone who wants to consider trying it out, we're letting every patient who wants to see this technology try it out for free for a half-hour session in our office. So anyone who wants to try it out, just give our office a call, check our website out, and we'll get you on it and see if we can't make you feel better.
What's the phone number and?
Phone number is 248-693-4800.
One more time.
248-693-4800, or you can go to our website at carusochiropractic.com.
And next to seeing is hearing, right? Those are very important functions. And I'm surrounded by an audiologist and a hearing specialist. Catherine May, you're the audiologist?
Yes.
And you?
Juliana Hosby.
Now, you're going to be opening up May Audiology.
Yes, yep. Juliana Hosby and myself, Catherine May, we're partners and sisters. And we've been in this area all our lives. And so we are really excited to open up our hearing aid facility at May Audiology. It's in Oakland Township on the corner of Silverbell and Adams. And if we give free hearing screens, we do free video otoscopy. So let me go ahead and show you.
Yeah, please tell us. This looks very fancy dancy.
Okay, well, this is a machine that we can take a look inside your ear to make sure there's no wax. Would you like to be?
Well, okay. right in front of the camera. Okay.
Okay, well, we won't show that part of the camera.
Okay. All right. Okay.
It only hurts a little bit.
Okay. All right. Okay. All right. Here we
Take a
go.
look inside.
Okay. I got a whole bunch of stuff.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
So you would be a very good candidate to come to us, get your earwax removed by. There's actually many different ways to get the wax removed. Then get your hearing tested. But if your ear is full with wax, it actually acts like an earplug. So you're going to hear much better once that wax is removed.
So this is one of the type of instruments you use.
Mm-hmm.
Are there other?
Yeah,
instruments that you use?
There's tons of different things nowadays with hearing aids. Once the ear canal is clear and we can test the hearing, we then can program hearing aids for that person's hearing loss. And everything now is digital, it's computerized. It's just amazing. And I'm a firm believer that the more a patient knows, if a patient can see inside the ear to make sure it's not wax. A lot of people come into our office thinking, okay, I just have wax in my ear. That's why I'm not hearing. And if I can prove to them it's not wax, then test their hearing, we can put hearing aids on people now, and it's amazing the benefit that they can get. Technology is improving all the time.
I hear so many exciting things about hearing aids that you can actually have it computerized to where it adjusts.
Oh, they're amazing. But one of the biggest problems that we have in our industry is that people say, I have a hearing aid, but I don't wear it. And so Juliana and I are firm believers. We've been together, actually, I've been in the field for 20 years, but we've been working together for 12 years. And we firmly believe that patients should try different levels of technology, different hearing aids before they make that decision. And if a patient does that, then there's no reason why they're not wearing their hearing aids, because they've been able to try different levels. The technology out there it's amazing. And they have Bluetooth. There's basic, there's high end. Just you have to try in different levels out there and then make that decision. And they're all different costs too. So you need to justify costs with how well it works for you.
Right. Well, actually, now they have them that they're so discreet that you can't even know that you're wearing a hearing aid.
People used to always come in and say, I want the in-the-ear hearing aids. But actually, the tiny little behind the ears are, I think it's up to 85% of most people buy those now because they're so small. They go behind your ears and you can't see them. So, but again, we let people try them. Try the behind the ears, try the in the ears. See what works best for you.
And here we are at the Orion Center. How have you been treated here?
Excellent. I was really excited to be here because we've always lived in Lake Orion. So, actually, Julianne and I are from a family of 11. Our maiden name is Stewart. So we know a lot of people in the community, and it was good to be back. And I've seen a lot of people here today.
Yes, right. So you can check them out, right? Whether they're here or not.
Come visit us. We'll test your hearing.
Well, you've given new meaning to in Rome, didn't they say here? Okay, anyway. Hi there. As we always say, the greatest generation of soldiers and all, and we're always blessed that we've got people that are willing to put their lives on the line, and I certainly can appreciate some of the frustrations that we're going through. And here at the Orion Center, we've got a good representation of the VFW, and I just wanted to have each of the people give a brief hello and who they are. All right, come on down. You are?
I'm Ernie Baker. I'm a World War II veteran and fortunate to have survived and still be here. And I'm very proud to be a member of the Veterans of Foreign Wars. We do a lot for veterans, and we have a home up in Eaton Rapids where we have hundreds of children we take care of that their parents are gone, that their parents were in the service and so forth. But we're here today to welcome people, tell them a little bit about the VFW. We're selling poppies again, which is our main fundraiser. So it's a pleasure to be here, and now I'll introduce some of the others.
Sure, go ahead.
Here's a Vietnam veteran, Randy Stetson.
Hello, I'm Randy Stetson. I'm a Vietnam veteran, Senior Commander of Post 334, which is the best post in the nation, in the state of Michigan too. So it's a pleasure to meet you here. So
great.
Hey.
Great. And you are?
I'm Clarence Cameron, Korea veteran, class of 1953. Spent 14 months in Korea and then came home to Camp Pendleton, California.
And you are, sir?
Hi, my name's Les Waggett, Vietnam veteran, and just helping to get things going here and keep things going so we can keep the funds going for the veterans. That's what we do, and we're here to help the veterans that are in the hospitals and so forth. So that's our job to do, and we will do it.
With all that's going on with the patriotism, we have another veteran, Jim Braden.
Hello, yes, I'm Jim Braden. I was in the United States Army from 1965 till 1968, and I'm currently the quartermaster for Post 334 VFW in North Oakland, Michigan, and glad to be there. Thank you.
Michael Ledford, served in Vietnam 69-70, 3rd Marine Amphibious Force.
Now tell me, whoever wants to take this on, what are your thoughts about the Orion Center here? And
well, this is I've not spent a lot of time here, but I'm very impressed. It's a nice building, and the staff, led by Mrs. Sobel, is very, very nice, and they've treated us extremely well. So it's a pleasure to be here and be a part of the Expo.
As far as the situation now with veterans and all, not to get overly political at all, do you feel there's hope that veterans are going to be more honored than they are, or is it something that we have to deal with as is?
Well, there's a big problem now. There's a lot of men and women that need help, and the process is just too long and too slow, and many of them, unfortunately, even pass away before they ever get the benefits they're entitled to. So it's a big problem. They're trying to address it, but they still have a long ways to go. We do have a lot of good medical facilities. We've got the biggest VA hospital in the country in downtown Detroit, and they do take good care of you there. But there's a lot of men and women that really are in tough financial shape, and they have benefits coming, and it just takes a long time to get it through the Veterans Administration.
So it's a work in progress, and hopefully we'll see improvements, and we're fortunate in downtown Detroit that we do have a terrific hospital. Is that correct?
We do. That's right. We have a very good hospital. It's huge, just huge. It's and they do take good care of you there.
All right. Well, I'm so fortunate in having an opportunity to thank you guys, and you indeed look like the greatest generation. And here we are with Kathleen Breen, who's a representative of SeniorHelpers.com. What a name. I'm a firm believer that when you have a company, identify what the heck you do without having to go into long explanation. I see that Senior Helpers carrying in-home companions. Is that what you do?
That is correct. Senior Helpers is a company that supplies in-home private duty caregivers. They do anything from companionship to errands, to grocery shopping, and home health care like assistance with personal needs such as bathing, meal preparation, meal planning.
So you not only help the senior, but you also help the caregiver who may be out of town.
The caregiver is either out of town or is at work, and it certainly is just that. It is a real help with the seniors. I have benefited from it myself in the past, and it is a godsend.
Yes, well, you were telling me that although you specialize in non-medical, if someone indeed does need medical, you can refer and bring in other players.
Well, actually, our company does provide non-invasive medical assistance. They can do wound care. They can do anything that is not involving invasive technique. They can help with ostomy care. They can help with wound care, as I mentioned. They can help with IVs that they have been trained. If the person already has a port, they can come in and they can irrigate, or they can administer some of the IVs and whatnot, provided the port is already there.
So you can have like a hospital in your own home.
Well,
almost.
Not exactly, but it's a big help when you need it.
Right, well, you cover not only Oakland County, but you spread out.
Wayne, Oakland, and Macomb.
Wow, and seniorhelpers.com is easy to remember, and
Our phone number is 248-865-1000.
Hello, I'm Mike Bouchard, the Oakland County Sheriff. There's a big problem that faces all the communities in America today, and that's abuse of legitimate prescription drugs. Sometimes they're left in the home when a loved one passes away, or they're in the medicine cabinet for someone else, and a youngster in the home steals it and they abuse it. It's one of the fastest growing drug abuses that we see in our community and across the country. Secondly, we see these drugs oftentimes when they're no longer utilized being flushed down the drain, and we're seeing higher levels of residual pharmaceuticals in our waterways and our streams. So, to solve two problems with one effort, we partnered with Home Instead Senior Care to start a program called Operation Medicine Cabinet to get those drugs out of the homes, out of the hands of youngsters, and out of the waterway, and safely and environmentally destroy them. Learn more about the program at OperationMedicineCabinetMI.com and be part of the solution. Thank you.
This was a wonderful event at the Orion Center, and this was a special rendition of The Bright Side of Aging. And I always like to leave the folks with one of my favorite bits of philosophy about life. To remember, yesterday is history. Tomorrow is a mystery. Today is a gift, and that's why we call it the present. Please enjoy your present by looking at life on the bright side of aging.